Fellas, when you're down and out, take a shot of Pink Horsepower. Get on the up and up. No need for the panicking. Pink Horsepower leave you stiffer than a mannequin. Pause. Make sure you go to pinkhorsepower-net to go and get yours. Listen, today joining the show is a very, very special guest. He's a rapper, actor, businessman, entrepreneur. His first album, Get Rich or Die Trying, second album, The Massacre, and single, In the Club, all went diamond, selling over 10 million records each individually. He's also the executive producer for the hit series Power on Stars, which has the biggest audience for a series ever on Stars, along with the hit show BM.
Buzzbuster is back again. 50 Cent has never been one to sit back, stay silent, or move like everybody else. Ever since he stepped into the spotlight wearing a bulletproof vest and bringing energy that shook the music business, Curtis Jackson has kept switching lanes.
This 50 Cent Jackson. What's up, man? I got my nigga Yayo in the building today. Fifth already here. Motor.
What's good, nigga?
Deal,
what's good? What's good, boy?
I'm happy y'all here, man. Fifth, what's going on, baby?
Oh, man, I'm excited, man. I'm a good
It's
spirit.
good. Talk to me about this residency that everybody's talking about, because niggas get residencies in Vegas, but more than the residency, people keep talking about the money. Everything is
that was the number.
$15 million. Everywhere we go in this I never seen a nigga get this much congratulations on residency. Basketball players, executives, bitches. What makes this residency so important?
Well, look, for me, it's important to me. I don't have to travel. It's not, when I'm tired, it's usually fatigue from the travel.
Right.
From place to place. That part. Like, well, this is why we start jet setting. Like, we start being on jets all the time. It makes it a lot easier for me to cover a lot of territory in a faster period. And then when we said we could close the year out and I could do the residency piece, and I was like, I was in talks to do the Sphere, to be in there. And then it's super complicated to build a show for that room.
Right.
So it was like, this was the better option of the two to do.
Gotcha. Where's it at so people know?
It's in the PH Live, Planet Hollywood.
Gotcha. You just came off a world tour. Grossed over $100 million from what I was looking at. Do you still enjoy touring as much as you did when you were younger?
I really enjoyed the last tour. Like, and it was because there was no pressure.
While many artists from his era are living off old hits and nostalgia tours, 50 is still making boss moves across television, liquor, and Las Vegas. If you thought you already had 50 Cent figured out, think again. He's pulling off a play almost nobody saw coming. Hip-hop fans are ready to hit Sin City as 50 officially launches his first Las Vegas residency, titled NDA Club, announced in late 2024. The exclusive run is going down at PH Live inside Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino.
I didn't just come off a record where I gotta get people into these new songs and stuff like that. The television business was saying it was on strike, so I was saying I was on tour.
Right.
And it was like, at the same time, because they did that, I took the tour, and I went through a process with Live Nation before they was willing to do it. I did like 6 shows this when we was doing GOG.
Yeah. I think it started with 4, damn near.
Yeah, 4. It was 4 joints, and it was like in Germany.
Right.
And they didn't want to support it because they felt like we was gonna have issues because of COVID. So I ended up financing the whole thing.
Right.
Well, and then I had guys that I worked with previously in those markets being promoters for me, so they did all the logistics and everything for it.
Right.
But the deal was my deal.
Gotcha.
Like, it was nobody else involved. And then I came back after we did 4. We went back and did 16 more days. And I'm selling shits out campus. It was like, our audience has money.
Right.
Like the people who were in college partying in 03, they now grown.
Right.
And success, the habit that they have to have a drink periodically, they got a wine cellar in Success.
Right.
They got a bar at the crib. They casually having that drink at home instead of in the club, because their kids are now having the drink in the club.
Right.
And while I'm out on this run, they was willing to come with their kids, it felt like.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, I'll go to that one with you. Right. That other shit, I don't know what they saying. Like, like the way the new style.
That's a fact. What about you, Yayo? You've been there from the beginning. You enjoying this shit too?
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, we in the best
Give me my
hotel.
money back.
This isn't some small weekend appearance either. We're talking 6 performances scheduled from December 27th through January 4th, putting 50 Cent right in the middle of the biggest New Year's celebration in Vegas. While other rappers look back at their glory days, 50 is turning the Strip into his own playground and making sure the whole city feels his presence. So why is this Vegas move such a big deal?
You know how much money I made him?
How much you made him? I see you take it.
I'm appreciative. You know what I mean?
I seen you too. So I want to stick to the touring and go into some things that people don't know about you real quick. But I want to ask you, yo, I seen you taking some acting classes. 50 posted.
Right.
Do you feel when you see Fifth? Do you be like, yo, what's up? Can I get a part? What's happening? Does he tell you I need acting?
You know what I feel? I feel like Power wouldn't be what it was if he put all his friends in there.
Gotcha.
So I know it's not like that. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? And he turned everybody, Michael Rainey, all these guys into big actors.
Right.
But some of them been to school for years.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I know it's not just, he can just put his friends in there.
Right.
Of course, I want to be in something.
Right.
But you know what I mean? you gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's up.
And then as for tour, come on, we staying in like Armani Hotel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We staying in the Four Seasons.
Right.
We staying in the best hotels.
The
that
best
you
of the best.
see. Yeah, and he don't gotta put us in those hotels.
Right.
You know?
Nah, that's what's up, man. Because for me, and I didn't have to load like such music-wise, I just be, sometimes it'd be like, yo, I don't feel like it. I don't really feel like it. My nigga, I can't do it, my nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah, but when I see you guys on tour, y'all niggas are genuinely enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking to Star, so what was your last 72 hours like? This week, where did you go?
Oh man, we went to Qatar. So we flew, well, this was
12 hours.
yeah, 12 hours there.
12
This
hours
was
there, 13
this
hours
is
back.
Thanksgiving night.
Right.
Flew to Qatar.
Atlantic City.
12 hours. Yeah, we went there for like an hour and 45 minutes. So we got off. No, it was about 3 hours.
We were there for about a good 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
And then we got back on the plane. So it's like 13 and a half hours back. So it's 25 and a half hours. And then we went from there
Straight to AC.
to Atlantic City.
Harris.
Did the Harris, the pool party, and
And
then
the Ravens. Both.
And we had to go to
we
Baltimore.
had to Baltimore to their casinos in Baltimore.
Y'all niggas ain't tired?
And then we had to come to Vegas, nigga.
Yeah,
it ain't
yeah.
even over yet.
Then you
nigga.
going to Miami.
Then did Miami.
Then you going to Art Basel.
Yep,
Y'all niggas
Man.
are like rock stars, man.
we're moving.
Nah, that's what's up. Tell me about the liquor.
Well, that, Bill Branson and LaShamin Dewar, those are, I own the entire company.
Right.
It's not
Sire?
like, yeah, Sire Spirits. It's
Let
my
me know.
son's company. Like the plan was to just build that company and just let him have it.
For starters, this is 50 Cent's first residency, and the reported payday is wild. Reports claim he could collect a massive $15 million for only 6 shows, putting him beside some of the biggest names to ever cash in on the Vegas Strip. For somebody who was once told his music would never dominate radio, filling a venue with thousands of fans is one hell of a boss move.
Like, let it be how I pass it on to him and he do it from there. But so I'll be doing some different things. They'll see me come with a tequila next and some other things.
Right.
Put in the portfolio and then let it grow. You
A
know?
lot of people don't know, and I'm learning this in the last couple of months, being involved with sports. Your partnerships, I was looking at the Houston Rockets, Sacramento Kings, the Houston Texans, the Houston Astros, the Indiana Pacers, the Orlando Magic, the Washington Commanders, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And I'm sitting there seeing over the last year or two or so, like, what the fuck 50 doing courtside at the Sacramento Kings game?
What you doing in Sacramento?
What's going on? And then I'm learning that you have these partnerships with your brand with these sports teams. Could you explain to us the partnership that you have?
Well, my partnerships with the owners direct. So
Right.
Vivek in Sacramento, and then with Tillman in Houston, and then the Astros. As soon as we got there, like I got the Astros, the Texans, the Rockets all at the same time. And it was
Right.
It's crazy because I think when I keep it a buck, right? I think when you have everything, the cool is the object.
Right,
To figure out what's really cool.
right.
And then when the guys that are like the really rich guys, the owners.
Right.
When they keep seeing you around other guys that are their equivalent,
Right.
they look and go, bring me that. That's cool.
Mhm.
So they want to be around me too, because they keep seeing me with the other guys that
The right
owners
people,
and
right.
shit, like in the right circles, and then it starts to open up. Like now it's like 11 professional sports teams,
Right.
and then it's ill because when the NFL has no issues, that this is why I was saying I knew what old boy was doing
Right.
with the Super Bowl, because he was doing like shit, like
Yeah, go
he
ahead.
was doing some wild shit, kid. Because he was saying that to Eminem that the NFL had the issue with me, and I'm like, well, what's the issue? Why don't I have an issue when I'm becoming a partner in the actual team, but they got an issue with my performance? Right? Makes no sense. You know
So
what I mean?
I was going to get to that later, but since we're here now. And when he says "oh boy" for the audience that
Yeah, it's
don't know,
Jay.
he's talking about Jay-Z. This was discussed before. Jay-Z told Dr. Dre, just for people who's not up on this, or Eminem, that he didn't want you to perform part of that Super Bowl they
Right.
had a couple years ago. Why do you think that is?
Well, I just think,
Threatened,
yeah, I think,
possibly?
not even threatened. You know, I think it's just when you take the competition from, like, our culture is competitive, man.
Right.
It is, but I think when it goes past the music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand that. Like right now, you're not even competing for a slot. You don't have a new song out that he want to be on the top 10 or top 5,
Right.
and you still competing. It don't make sense. Like, what are we competing for?
Tell me.
What's the goal? Like this even like a lot of this, even a lot of the competitive stuff, or what we would call it beef, right? And
Right.
it changed. That terminology changed from when it's Biggie and Tupac, because we start saying the things that people would say that cause beef in the environment.
Right.
When before that, they called it battling in our culture,
Right.
right? Because that's what it is until it turns into some street shit. Like,
Right.
so when you're not competing for those things anymore, and you start looking and you're going, so what was the problem? You can't exactly remember what the problem was. That's what went through with Joe. Like my issue with Joe, I was like, yo, I think what was the like? When did we bump into each other and have an altercation?
Anybody who lands a ticket shouldn't expect 50 to walk out with one microphone and keep things basic. Fifth has promised a full-scale show packed with the records that controlled the early 2000s, including Magic Stick, Candy Shop, Mini Men, and the anthem behind the Residency's name, In the Club. This is a celebration of the get-rich-or-die-trying era that took him from mixtape street buzz to worldwide fame.
The business play behind the show might be just as slick as the performance itself. His New Year's Eve event is being presented by his own company, Sire Spirits, meaning 50 gets to rock the stage, promote his music.
Right.
It wasn't that. It was just he's loyal to a default.
Right.
He was so loyal that he was like on the side without having to be on the side.
Right.
You know, and then that, you know, it dissolves itself over time because you ain't really got an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
So talk to me real quick before we get back into anything music-wise. Let's stick with the sports. You have this thing called the fifth quarter. Explain what the fifth quarter is.
The fifth quarter is whenever people leave the game early, trying to beat the traffic.
And yes, so we talk about sports teams when they leaving the professional sports events.
Right. That I create these social lounges like in the Houston Rockets, then Toyota Center, the arenas. The fifth quarter is the social area where they go to the bar and hang out.
In the arenas.
Yeah, in the arenas.
Right.
So instead of trying to run out early, like they leave them before. If the game is close, you just got to go through the traffic.
Right.
Because you're like, damn, it's only a 1-point game, 2-point game, then I sure who's going to win the game. But a lot of times, like, people get up and start leaving at the end of the fourth quarter because they're trying to beat the traffic out of the actual arena, and instead now they just come hang out because it's a cooler, the environment is just cooler now.
Right. You had a boxing promotion company once.
Yeah.
What happened with the boxing promotion company?
That really happened, Ken, because of my relationship with Floyd.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't have interest in being a promoter, like, out the gate. It was just, he was doing Mayweather promotions at the time, and then he had to do 90 days. He was going to jail. And he had fighters, he had Marcus Gamboa, he had guys that was just lingering. I'm like, champ, if they're gonna leave. You go to jail, they're just gonna leave. Like,
Right.
and he had been giving them 50,000 and 50,000 and 50,000. He had already gave Gamboa about 300,000 to chill on the side. And then we ended up, when he did go in, I ended up picking up all the fighters.
Right.
And so it's Ruckus Gamboa. I had James Kirkland, Andre Durrell, Billy Dibb. He was the IBF champion at that point, and then a few other guys younger guys that I picked up. But it's interesting. Like, you don't want to go into business with fighters.
Why not? Explain that.
Their temperament is built on the way the business runs. So it's like they fight, get the money, spend the money, then fight again.
Right.
So in cycle, like they become loyal to whoever can provide for them when they're done with the money. Like, so if in that cycle, if you spent the money and then you're looking around and then Al look out for you, that person is Al Heyman. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna stay loyal to Al Heyman because he keep looking out for you when you burn the money down before you go fight again. You know what I'm saying? So even they got this thing where they're prone to commitment based on that. Even though they got the fight in itself give them an appetite for a lot of women.
Right.
But they still commit to someone because they want someone to be with them when they're on their lowest points.
And put his liquor brand in front of the same crowd. That's mogul-level timing. The Residency also shows how his live strategy is changing after the huge success of the Final Lap Tour, which honored the 20th anniversary of his debut album. That tour was a monster, pulling in more than $100 million and moving nearly 2 million tickets around the world. If the Final Lap Tour was 50's victory lap, this Vegas Residency feels like the permanent celebration.
You still watch boxing?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite fighter right now?
Right now, I'm working with Bud, man. I'm rocking with Bud.
What about Tank? Tank has a fight coming up. Tank announced today, actually, that he's retiring. You believe that?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not time to retire.
Right.
I think Tank he's a killer for the group of the fighters, the little fighters the game. He's tough as nails.
He was arguing with Shakur today, or yesterday, right?
Was it?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
He was saying he don't think he deserved to fight.
He basically,
or even to be in the conversation.
They should fight though. They need to fight.
that's the problem.
Yeah, Shakur and Tank. Yeah.
To me, that's really the problem. Or even before Ryan stepped in,
You beefing with Shakur, nigga?
You got
At
me,
one
Shakur.
point, you said so.
Yeah, they was beefing.
Everybody, listen. Let me tell you
He was
something.
beefing with Clarissa Shields the other day.
Let me tell you something. This shit worse than rap. These niggas tender, yo. Yo, I swear to God. And then I'm sitting there figuring, like, I'm trying to navigate this shit because I'm new doing this shit the last year and a half, going on 2 years, probably in May, a year and a half. And I'm like, Stephen A. Smith has said ain't no big deal. Skip Bayless say ain't no big deal. Cam said it's a big deal because they care more about where it come from, but I still got a job to do.
And it's a cultural connection. Like, you think, look, even what's on MSNBC, what's the name? Ari Noble.
Yeah.
He's number one. His connection is hip hop culture because he grew up listening to the music. He can make that kind of connection. Some of the stuff, information that he's talking about is going over the audience's head. But when he say that line that matches up, they go, oh, okay. They understand. They feel more comfortable watching what he's saying.
Right.
You already a part of it. So
exactly.
when you say something, they're going, why the fuck he said that about me? They get upset about that shit.
That's the way Cam said. That's why.
Yo.
You a sarcastic nigga, bro.
I mean, I don't mean to be, just.
But between the two of them, I think Shakur's a serious defensive fighter. Yeah. I'm not sure it did.
Well, the thing about it is,
to stop
what it is with Shakur is that a lot of just people label him boring. Then they say he hasn't fought anybody. He's from Newark. He got booed in Newark. Number he fought on ESPN and wasn't pay-per-view, so we're acknowledging just reading all this shit. Fuck them. That's the next thing niggas always try to do. Fuck them old nigga. I don't care, nigga. That nigga's favorite line. Yo, fuck them. One nigga I look better than y'all niggas. Y'all niggas not getting the money I'm getting. Y'all niggas not as fly as I am. Y'all niggas is pathetic, nigga. And then a lot of niggas outside of being athletes, these niggas, as far as rappers, anything else, these niggas is cooked. They on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother dynamic. Like, calling me old, nigga, it's either two things. You gonna get older, you gonna die young. Yeah. Don't die young, nigga.
That's real right
there. So that's just what it is. So it's just the only thing you got.
Yo, look though, I think out of the two of them though, that Tank,
Yeah.
still with that. You know, I watched Tank. It be feeling like he'd be losing the fight though, like he'd be.
I think, to be honest, he is losing on the scorecards, but
Yeah,
he think
and
that
he's
he's going
still
to knock
knocking
him
him
out.
out. Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. He had 32 fights, 30 knockouts.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened.
He get him tired. I don't know, but he got to stop losing them rounds by him getting him tired.
Somebody going to eventually just run.
And just get the fuck away
just
from
get
him.
the fuck away from him, nigga, and just eventually end up winning the scorecards. Look, why did you choose Shreveport to build your studio at?
Well, it was already set up.
Okay.
Like Millennium Studios was there, and when I first started looking at film and television, Avi Lerner was the person that I came in contact with right away. He was looking at things completely different, Cam. Like I thought the passion that we put into the project would make it great, like make a hit. Like
Right.
the way we would build the album in the recording studio, it's not that. Avi was looking at it like, is it good? Like he didn't even read the script. He looking at his man, it's good, okay, we got Stallone, with his action, it's on genre, we can get this much for it in this many territories. So he already knew how much he was gonna make off of it,
Right.
selling it off the rights in those different territories. And I'm like,
He gets to stay planted in one city while fans travel to him. And from a business angle, that's a slick setup. But whenever 50 makes headlines for winning, he usually finds a way to shake the room too. Lately, some of that energy has been aimed at one of music's biggest power players, Jay-Z. Their complicated history goes all the way back to 1999, when a younger 50 released How to Rob, a tongue-in-cheek track joking about robbing names from Jay-Z to Nas. Jay-Z fired back on It's Hot with a now famous line, "I'm about $1. What the f is 50 cents?" That response made it clear the competitive tension was real. Over the years, they crossed paths for a Reebok commercial and even appeared on a remix together.
I didn't look at film like that. I looked at it like the concept, creative, the creative side of things. And then because he had Millennium already there, I was able to talk to him. I did the Expendables, the last Expendables with Stallone, Megan Fox, and Dolph Lundgren and them. And we was in Bulgaria shooting that movie.
Right.
And I was able to talk to him there about Shreveport. I was like, what was wrong with it? He said nothing, the incentive just went away.
Right.
So when they moved the tax center from Shreveport, a lot of people that worked in Shreveport gravitated to Atlanta. It's the closest area that a lot of film production is going on, and they just rocked out there. And then, so it's a lot of political stuff that makes things shift and go the other way. And then they almost did it again, because while I was in the middle of getting things together to start filming out there, it came up with it was with them wanting to change the tax incentive again, and I'm like,
Right.
But it worked out though.
Right. So that's what's up. That's
Yeah.
dope. We see you talking, or you mentioning talking to Tyler Perry lately. You guys
Yeah.
got something in the work, or you just get advice from him? What's your guys' relationship?
Well, he hit me to different companies that are creating technology that are making the older way of filming this stuff obsolete. Like, so he's like they this big major screen, like this, it's like a oval shaped backdrop that you shoot the digital content on and you put on. And he was like they made this 3 years ago. They paid $25 million for it. They want to sell it to me now for $8 million, and it'll be worth $4 million in 2 years.
Right.
And I'm like, you gonna buy that? I wouldn't buy that. Now with it going down like that, he said, nah, I'm not gonna get it. But I'm telling you, he was explaining, like breaking down how fast the technology is changing. The stuff you could do with AI is crazy. Like it's not, like in my editing bay in Shreveport, what was half of it, what was originally the editing bay, half of it is AI technician, and the other half is editors now, because it doesn't make sense to not be in that, in the loop.
Lane, got you. I seen Den of Thieves Part 2 is coming out. When's that coming out? What's your involvement with it?
That one is January.
Okay.
That'll be the next picture that I executive produced that goes in the theaters.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I was looking and did you ever, because we just was talking about, I don't think we was on camera talking about it yet, but you was with Steve Stout and Qatar.
Yeah.
Did y'all used to have beef, or it seemed like it was beef?
That was
it
a part
seemed
of the
like
thing.
it, yeah, but Yeah, so that was a part of it, because
Yeah.
me and Steve talk often, and I'll be like, yo, I see you with 50, y'all niggas good. He's like, we never had beef. And I'm like, I'm not sure. It seemed like y'all niggas might have had some problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know the details, but he's like, no, we never had a problem. And I'm like, I'm gonna ask the nigga fifth.
Now,
Now,
you know what is happening, at least Steve, he actually did the deal with Trackmaster.
Okay.
He did the deal then, like in the beginning. So it was cool from the very beginning. And then, look, after I got hit, when I came back around, he meet me, we sat, we talked, he had deal.
But the rivalry never fully disappeared. Underneath the business smiles, both New York Giants still carried that sharp competitive edge.
Fast forward to 2026, and 50 Cent is right back on Jay-Z's line, posting with zero chill. In one recent Instagram post, Fifth shared a meme placing Jay-Z's face on the Predator, the famous movie monster. He then paired it with a lyric from Jay-Z's 2006 verse on Fabulous's Youngin' Hollaback, referencing someone who wasn't yet 21. The context matters. That song dropped years before Jay-Z married Beyonce, but 50 still used the old lyric to spark a fresh conversation. In the caption, he wrote something to the effect of, I know you're gonna say I'm a hater, but what do you say about what he's saying, fool? LOL. Get your down the street. Classic Fifth, blending jokes, shade, and just enough smoke to make social media light up in real time. This isn't the same level of war he had with Ja Rule, but it keeps their long-running tension alive. 50 presents himself as the straight-talking outsider, while painting Jay-Z as the protected industry boss. He's also questioned Jay's business style before, claiming Jay often links up with artists after they're already successful, while 50 takes pride in helping people build from the ground up. That same tension was echoed by 50's longtime right-hand man, Tony Yayo, who's spoken on the difference between friendship and loyalty inside G-Unit compared to the Rockefeller Circle. Whether the rivalry is serious or simply 50 doing what he does best, the message stays clear. In hip-hop, old scores rarely disappear, and one post can bring everything right back to the surface. While 50 keeps his rivals guessing online, his television business is moving on a whole different level. The Power universe has grown into a cultural force, with Fifth sitting at the center of every major move. Back in 2019, when the original Power series was heading into its 6th and supposedly final season, 50 made a bold announcement that sounded almost too confident at the time. He posted on Instagram, I changed my mind. Power is not going to be over after season 6. This shit is too good. Looking back, that wasn't empty hype.
It was with the Rough Riders over at Interscope, and then he had Timbaland. And he goes, nobody wanted to touch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understood it was the same reason when we was talking about with Puffy. Like, Puff didn't want to inherit my issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, great, just stay, you know, like to keep the distance away from me, because I didn't want to be involved with anybody that wasn't comfortable with me, because I was going to do what I'm going to do anyway. Right. And then, man, what ended up happening, like that, at that point, it felt like he called me because he wanted to know exactly what was going on, and then afterwards he didn't answer the phone anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had that energy towards him, and then he was saying something about I think, you know, he's in Jay's camp so much that you see Dame even said it. He said he's talking for him, because he'll be defensive in Jay's behalf. So if you're being competitive with him in any way, the things that you see from Stout will make you feel like he's doing that for him, or he's saying that, and that's what he's repeating.
Got you.
And then that's where that came from.
You act like it was never known. When I spoke to the nigga, I said, listen, man, I seen some shit in Madison Square
Yeah, I
Garden.
was gone.
The nigga
Just
even
talk
looked
about
like...
that. I was just asking the claim. I just asked you about
Yeah, I said it looked like in Madison Square Garden he ran down on you. But that's what the picture, you know, picture might be deceiving. Let's leave it to Steve. It wasn't no
It was
crime.
a walk down. It was
Oh, it's like fucking talk to you for a minute.
What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, that's dope. Also, because I seen last time we seen each other, he had that seminar for United Masters or what he had going on. And I seen your interview, and you explained how you did Power in the beginning for $17,000 an episode. What was the thought process behind doing that? And did you see the bigger picture, and that's why you took the amount that you
Cam,
took?
I just wanted to do it so bad. Nobody from our culture produced television.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that, we have hit feature films, and across the board, you know. So, but when we got to Like I pitched Power to everybody, and they was like, nah. They didn't want to do it. And then I went and made music that kind of represented each one of the characters. And we came back to pitch again, and we pitched it, and we just go, she'll tell a portion of the story, and then we press play. And the last place they spend money in the production is on music, because the director created dream sequence what he would want to put the flyest shit possible in his actual episode, and then the music supervisor will come in and replace it with things that's comparable that'll make it cost efficient. But it's the last place they spend the money is on the music licensing. And I'm like, I want to make something that felt like the Curtis Mayfield's soundtrack to Superfly.
Right.
It matched so well, and it was like those points where the character was like staring off and the music was saying what he was thinking. Instead of it being, like, it's when you let the images match the music. You know how you watch the show and then you hear something that wouldn't sell on iTunes? And you're going, they spent $1 gazillion on the project. Why you didn't put the money right there where the music would make me feel a certain way?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
music is important.
It's powerful, yeah.
Very powerful in movies and television. We was looking at some shit that they put Good Times in the background. It was a love scene, and you put the wrong music back, it turns into something different. Yeah. Go ahead.
But I took the 17,000. I didn't care. I wanted to do it. Like, I think the first 3 seasons of Power, they wouldn't accept the cast of Power onto Good Morning America if I wasn't there.
Right.
So I'm doing 50 Cent. I'm out at night. I come out 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, nah, just give me my suit.
Right.
I just put the suit on, I go do Good Morning America, then I go to sleep, because it don't make sense. I gotta be there for 5 o'clock. It's already 4:30, let me just put the suit on and go do it.
Right. So we talking about Power. We seen Ghost have a little problem.
Yeah.
I still call the nigga Ghost. I don't know nothing else. I call him
Omari.
Yeah. What was the problem with you and him, and why was he so mad? Now, real quick before you tell me, I'm just a nigga on the outside looking at it. And I'll be honest with you, when I first seen Power the first season, I was like, this shit is dope. I actually came to your office, we was talking about it. And I didn't know it was going to turn into the monster it turned into. Tommy got a show, Little Ghost got a show, everybody got a show. And was he feeling, and I'm just asking because I don't know, I didn't really dive into what y'all niggas' problem was, but was he feeling niggas killed me off early?
Yeah, look.
After the shit went crazy?
What's crazy about that? What's crazy about people have success for the first time. Sometimes they need it to be theirs, all theirs. Like they want it to be their success, right? There's no one person responsible for a hit television show. It's a collective. Right? Now, without me there to be the marketing, to make the music, the theme song for the joint, and be everywhere that I'm at, performing the theme song to the actual thing to make it connect in a different way. And then everything else, like in the very beginning, getting the show picked up, period. Like I was part of the process of hiring them, right? At points when it wasn't financially in a good space, he will tell you I gave him the money. The rest of the company didn't give him the money. I was only getting $17,000 per episode. How am I giving him the money? I'm giving it to him from out of my pocket, bro.
Right.
So when you do that, what happens is when he's saying that he feel like they didn't pay him is because he sees himself as the face of the entire network.
So just real clear, so I'm catching up. He's saying he didn't get paid. That's what the problem was?
He said he didn't get paid enough. He thought he should get more.
Oh, okay.
And while he's saying that, immediately they're gonna look to me. Our audience is gonna say, the hip hop coach, youth coach. So immediately gonna say 50 didn't pay him. Because you heard him say 50 and Courtney or whoever. They don't know who Courtney is.
Right.
Bro. So they're gonna like 50 didn't pay him.
Shit, give me that 150. What is it? 150 a week?
50 paid me.
I'll take that.
No, but
I'll take that 150 a week. That's why I'm in acting class.
Let me tell you something. And this is really how this should go. And I can't speak for 50's experiences, just from my experiences. Niggas be thinking you they accountant. For real. You get niggas the money and then they wow the fuck out. They want to buy 4 cars at a time. They want to go move to Alpine, New Jersey. These niggas want to have a 17,000 square foot house. You know, they want to have 16 chains. And then when they go broke, these niggas be like, Cam or suck.
Oh shit, it's careful.
Yeah.
It's always look.
That's
you know,
how it go.
look, in the history of artists, right? Why they go wrong? They're gonna say it was the record company. When the record company is an individual because he's running the actual company, it's Cam or it's 50 or it's somebody that they can point to specifically, it's his fault because he's still doing financially in a place where he can do whatever he want to do. And because they now feeling like they have restraints, it's your fault. They're gonna make it your fault every time. Like, look, this is all of the artists. Ask them what happened when they're not popping no more. They'd be like, it was the record company. The record company wasn't responsible for making you hot. They picked you because you had the highest probability of selling.
Right.
But we got high before we got to them.
That is true.
We built the momentum before we got all of the mixtape work. Everything else that you've done to build consistency. Consistency is the key to all success. If you can consistently work at something, you can consistently shoot the jump shot, you're gonna go to the league. If you consistently run, catch the ball, you're gonna go to the league. Like, that'll happen, but you gotta work at it until your technique and you are good enough at it for them to actually give you the shot. And that's the process that we're going through. But they're always gonna blame whoever's in the driver's seat around.
It was a warning about what was coming next. Power didn't end. It multiplied into Power Book 2 Ghost, Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, and Power Book 4 Force. Every spin-off pushed the world even deeper for fans, revealing Kanan's backstory and following Tommy Egan into dangerous new territory. But every winning story has to switch lanes eventually, and it looks like 50 Cent wants to end this chapter on his own terms. Recently, Fifth revealed the first look poster for Power Legacy, the next move in the franchise. The series will bring Tommy Egan and Tariq St. Patrick back together in New York, connecting Force and Ghost. That's the reunion fans have been demanding. Still, 50 Cent's caption made Power supporters nervous. He wrote, "New heat on the way. I think this is going to be the last spinoff. Then I'm done with the Power universe." If he truly means it, that's huge. Power Legacy is expected to arrive in 2027, and if this becomes the final chapter, 50 could be stepping away from the franchise that transformed careers and made him a television boss. But the Power machine isn't slowing down yet. Power Book 3 Raising Kanan is heading toward its final season in 2026, while Power Origins, focused on the younger lives of Ghost and Tommy, is also being developed. 50 isn't simply shutting the door. He's adding fresh runway, expanding the universe, and making sure the Empire stays valuable before he finally walks away.
50 Cent once rapped, "You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub." And that line still fits, but the club is just one piece of his empire now. Today, you can find him in boardrooms, on television sets, behind deals, and back on stage reminding everybody exactly who he is. From surviving Southside Queens to becoming a mogul across music, television, liquor, and Vegas, 50 Cent keeps proving his hustle never switched off. He didn't just survive the industry, he learned how to control his lane. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on hip-hop's biggest names. Are you more excited for the Indie Club Residency or Power Legacy? Drop your thoughts below, and we'll catch you in the next one.